Warlord Craventhal had conquered 47 star systems. His reputation for ruthlessness was legendary across 3 spiral arms. When his raiders captured a lone human soldier from a damaged transport ship near the Kepler belt, he expected the usual outcome: interrogation, ransom, perhaps public execution if Earth refused to pay. What he got instead was something the galaxy had never seen. Just one soldier. Craventhal's second-in-command, a scarred Dravaxian named Skell, examined the prisoner through the Briggs force field. Scrawny thing. Calls itself Corporal Maria Santos, United Earth Marine Corps. The human sat calmly on the metal bench, her uniform torn but her spine straight. When she looked up at them, there was no fear in her eyes. Only a cold, patient calculation that made Skell uncomfortable. Activate the ransom beacon, Craventhal ordered. Let's see what Earth values its warriors at. The message was transmitted within the hour: we have your Marine. 10 million credits or she dies. Earth's response came faster than any government communication had a right to. 3 words, transmitted on every frequency, in every language the galaxy knew. No one left behind. Craventhal laughed. Typical Deathworlder bravado. He'd heard it before from a dozen species who talked tough until he started sending body parts back home. He should have paid attention to what came after those 3 words. First, the hyperspace lanes went dark. Craventhal's supply ship simply vanished, not destroyed, not captured, just gone. His long-range sensors showed nothing. His communication arrays received only static. Then his outer bases stopped reporting in. Warlord. Skell burst into the command center, his scales pale with terror. The Korvax station, it's been neutralized. No survivors, no warning, no. The lights cut out. Emergency power kicked in, bathing everything in red. Klaxons wailed. Impossible. Craventhal roared. We're in the Typhon Nebula. The most fortified position in the sector. Nothing gets through our. His tactical display exploded with contacts. Ships. Hundreds of them, dropping out of hyperspace with precision that shouldn't exist. They hadn't jumped to the system's edge like civilized species. They jumped directly into combat range, risking gravitational shear that would tear most vessels apart. But these weren't most vessels. These were Earth's warships. The lead vessel opened a channel. The face that appeared wasn't a diplomat or a negotiator. It was a woman with steel-gray hair and eyes that had seen too many wars, wearing the stars of a fleet admiral on her collar. This is Admiral Catherine Ross of the United Earth Space Command. You have one of ours. You have 30 seconds to release Corporal Santos unharmed, power down your weapons, and prepare to be boarded. Craventhal's laugh died in his throat when he saw what was behind her ships. More contacts. Thousands of them. The entire human fleet had mobilized. For one soldier. This is madness, he transmitted back. One Marine. She's just one. 20 seconds. The Admiral's voice could have frozen suns. Let me explain something about humans, Warlord. We have a rule, carved into our history with the blood of ancestors who learned it the hard way: we don't leave our people behind. Not one. Not ever. You'd start a war over a single soldier? We'd burn the galaxy down. Admiral Ross leaned forward. 10 seconds. And Warlord? That Marine you captured? She's not your hostage. She's your witness. We wanted you to understand something before we dismantled your entire operation. Craventhal looked at his tactical display. Human strike teams were already breaching his outer defenses. His elite guards were falling to soldiers who fought like demons, who moved through his corridors like they trained for this exact scenario. Because they had. Every single one of them. 5 seconds. Choose wisely. In the brig, Corporal Santos stood up and smiled. She'd counted the seconds in her head, matching them to standard extraction protocols. Right on schedule, the force field sparked and died. A human commando team materialized from the shadows, literal shadows, using stealth tech the galaxy didn't know Earth possessed. Corporal Santos, the team leader asked. Present and accounted for, sir. Then let's go home. Craventhal made his choice. He powered down his weapons and opened the docking bays. As human marines flooded through his fortress, disarming his troops with terrifying efficiency, he finally understood the mistake he'd made. He'd thought capturing a human would make him powerful. Instead, he'd learned the most dangerous lesson in the galaxy: humanity didn't negotiate with those who took their own. They didn't pay ransoms. They didn't make deals. They came with everything they had, and they didn't stop until their people were home. Admiral Ross's final transmission echoed through every raider base, every pirate haven, every warlord stronghold in 12 sectors. Let this be a lesson to everyone listening. You can fight Earth. You can hate Earth. You can even try to kill us. But if you take one of ours, we will find you. We will come for them. And when we do, the only question that will matter is how much mercy you've earned. Corporal Santos was home in 48 hours. Craventhal's empire was dust in 72. And across the galaxy, in every dark corner where violence and opportunism thrived, a new rule was learned. Never touch a human marine. Because Earth doesn't count the cost when it comes to bringing their own home.